Looks like they run 3- and 4-man fronts. What have you seen from them on film?
I mean, they're pretty good up front. We just got to stay together and just work on hands and feet.
When you have a game like last week where you give up 7 sacks, I mean, is it about getting back to basics, or what do you kind of do to kind of get things corrected moving to the next week?
Oh, we focus on getting better. That's all. Focus on getting better each day.
Team is 3-3 right now, Q, and a lot still left to accomplish and get to a bowl game and some winnable games left. What's the vibe been around the team coming off Saturday's loss so far?
Everybody want to get better. Like, we working to get better over here.
Midway through the season, about the halfway point, what have you liked so far? I think this that your unit, the offensive line unit, has done, and where do you guys still think you got to grow?
Well, we still growing in responsibility, but we're getting better each day. So that's all we're working on.
When you say responsibility, what does that entail?
Knowing our assignments, everybody learn how to pass off each man.
What are some of the things that you personally are working on to get better at?
Just getting better at coming off the ball, hitting, snapping, working on the everyday basis.
Does it sometimes feel easy to overlook a team like Vanderbilt that hasn't won an SEC game since 2019, or do you know this is the conference you gotta be locked in for every game?
Oh, you gotta be locked in for every game. You gotta speak all.
Who were some of the guys on that offensive line that you have maybe seen make a jump? I know last week wasn't the best week, but the guys have kind of improved this year, like the guys to your left and right.
Everybody improved on the offensive line. Even me, everybody improved.
What are the things you feel like you've improved the most upon as a group, though, over the course of the season?
Communication. That's what we do a lot of that better.
Is that pre-snap communication, or is that in the huddle? What kind of communication?
All pre-snap, in the huddle communication, everybody being on one accord.
LaQuiston, what are some things now that you can do at this stage of your career that maybe a year or so ago you wouldn't pick up, say when you're reading a defense or you're making a call, or things you feel so much more confident about now?
Understanding where I need to set the potential. That's what I'm getting more focused on.
How do you learn to do that? You played guard most of your career, but how do you learn to kind of read the front and then set protections?
Also, it's just being in the film room, get some help from coaches. Also players too. Got a couple centers in the room that have played before me. I ask some questions, try to get used to it.
When you see a guy like Will Anderson just have an advantage, and obviously he gave Scott some fits the other night and had 4 sacks, how do you guys as a group try to help him out? I mean, I know you can't go over there and pull every time and have double team a guy like Will Anderson, but how do you try to help him when situations like that go down?
Try to keep him calm, tell him to trust his technique, do what he got to do.
What do you guys need to do this weekend to get a win?
Focus on the little things. Do all the little things right.
We've talked about the pass blocking, but how do you feel like you guys have done run blocking so far?
Oh, we still adjusting. We're doing pretty good at it.